Welcome to the Books, Beards, Booze podcast, where we talk books, drink booze, and have beards.
All right. As always, I am Bob of Tales by Bob.
I'm the ass of the podcast, Derek.
And
and I'm Tanya. I was trying to think. Wait, no. I was thinking prospector Tanya, but it's not a prospector; it's an investor. But I don't have my suspenders.
Yeah, you don't have your suspenders, so you're just.
But I was hung up. I was hung up on that word.
You're
okay.
You know what?
Wow.
If you legit,
you today.
There's a reason you're an intern.
We're like 20 minutes behind schedule because someone had to get some nugs.
I had to get the Lord's chicken. It was real good.
Couldn't get some post podcast.
It
nugs.
didn't bring us any.
Yeah, it didn't bring us waffle fry one. No.
I assumed you had eaten beforehand, and I was.
Well,
the
I
only
did
one.
because I got up in plenty of time to get.
I took a nap.
Oh.
My boss brought
did
us
you?
Chick-fil-A for breakfast for our meeting, so
Great.
that was pretty great.
All right. Well, we
Derek.
are sipping Evan Williams Kentucky Cider. It's a seasonal blend of apple cider liqueur and Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I think this is going to be like that Winter Jack, Winter
it's
Jack
not
that we
like
tried.
Winter Jack. No,
Okay,
this is potpourri water.
that's a good way to describe it. It's a lot better than the Winter Jack.
There's a lot more flavors going on.
Yeah.
but it tastes.
not.
Huh? It's better than the Winter Jack.
Unlock your mind.
This is more like apple cider, like
Yeah.
bold spices. I dig this, but it definitely there's a lot of flavor
and
happening
about
in
that
it.
life.
It reminds me of just
I like this all right.
I will say that I
Water.
This is a lot more
immediately
tolerable.
regret that I drank my Woodford Reserve real fast to make room for this.
yeah.
It's very cinnamony.
The
Very
Winter
cinnamony.
Jack was more like Jack Apple, like watered down Apple Jack.
It was way too. The Winter Jack was so watery; it didn't have a strong anything.
I think if you
this
mix the
at least-
two of them, they'd be good. Because it would kind of bring
This
more
is-
apple to this
I'll say
cinnamon
this
party.
is honestly a little too strong of a flavor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Really.
It's potpourri water, and the
I
other
mean,
one
it's
had
almost-
no flavor.
It's almost like a appley fireball,
Oh yeah, I can kind of get that.
almost.
I kind of.
This is not great,
No.
but this is a lot better than that Winter Jack.
I liked the Winter Jack more.
I want to have them together.
Well,
Get on that.
I think
Oh,
the Winter
yeah.
Jack was on clearance.
it was. It was on
I
clearance.
don't know. I don't know if it's a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's why we picked it up. It was on clearance. But this bottle was only $9.99. I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cheaper than the Winter Jack. Winter Jack was like $14.
Yeah. On clearance. This wasn't on clearance, I don't think.
See,
if it
clearly-
was.
Well, this is because this is fucking Evan Williams
True.
Ugh.
True.
versus
Yeah.
Jack.
All right. So this week, our topic of discussion, our topic of debate
Yeah.
is what fantasy, like what fictional character
I have the correct answer.
Oh, no.
would make the best, like Santa just died and someone's got to take his place. Who does the best job?
Well, Tim Allen, obviously.
No, he said fictional.
Yeah, Tim Allen's real.
So,
Scott Calvin, that was his name in the Santa Claus.
How do you
How
remember,
the
how do you
fuck?
remember that?
Because it's SC. Scott Calvin. It's also a great Christmas movie, and this is Christmas time. I love that movie.
I'm learning
He got a
things.
weenie whistle.
Okay.
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 All right.
I'm not acting.
I just don't think. I feel like the podcast is a little out of sync.
Here's the
today.
thing.
I feel like
I'm not actually judging you. I'm percolating. Like, I mean, that wasn't a bad movie, but I never even really thought about it again.
yeah, like
until-
when I think Christmas movies, that one's so far down the list.
yeah,
We
like
actually-
Die Hard is where you go first.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
I mean,
this again.
Nightmare Before Christmas is obviously the best.
What?
Then Home Alone.
Uh,
Then Home Alone 2.
Then Jingle All the Way.
Then I'm gonna say the old school Grinch cartoon.
yeah, the cartoon one's good.
Then anything Charlie Brown and Christmas related.
Oh, wow.
And
wow.
then Die Hard. And then the rest are kind of all.
Let's be fair, though. Die Hard were very seriously handicapping because of its strong awesomeness. And, you know.
Where's your National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'd put that. Yeah, that's
Shitter's full, man. That's
yeah,
great.
that's good. That one's good too. Yeah.
Oh, no. I have the
Christmas
correct
Story,
answer.
#1 ever.
No, well, okay. maybe.
It's not really a Christmas movie. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but
How is it not a Christmas movie?
That's gonna make
it exemplifies all the worst things in Christmas.
So here's the thing. Well,
It reminds me of my family
It's
at Christmas.
it's mildly racist.
Speaking of mildly racist,
Tanya,
yes.
No! No!
her favorite movie is A Christmas Story.
Well, no, I was going to
Wow.
say that this is an entry into the list of movies that took place during Christmassy time,
But wasn't a Christmas
but
movie.
wasn't a Christmas movie, but I'm going to say it was for the sake of this, because I love this movie.
Okay.
Trading Places with Eddie Murphy
Yeah,
and
that was
Dan
pretty...
Aykroyd.
That was okay.
I
I don't
love
think
that
I ever
movie.
saw that.
It was okay.
It's good. I like it.
I'm not a big
and it's got,
Eddie Murphy fan.
Yeah, we've had that conversation.
I like him as Donkey.
Donkey.
I like him as Donkey.
Of
Like all those '80s comedies with Eddie Murphy, I'm just not really into any of them. Like Beverly Hills Cop.
You know,
48 Hours is the best one.
Fantasy Santa's bringing you both
40,
lumps of
40,
coal.
48 hours. Is that the? Is that,
when he gets out of jail.
I was thinking of The Last Boy Scout. Never mind.
No. You're thinking of, yeah.
Last Boy Scout's a real good movie. Doesn't get enough credit.
We digress.
All right. So
So here's the correct answer.
You're gonna.
Fantasy Santa Claus.
Okay, first of all, there's the Derek answer, which is not actually the correct answer, but it's Nacor from Remedy Feist's Rift War Saga, and that's purely because he has a bag that has a portal. Spoiler alert, people! He has a bag that has a portal in it, permanently set, so that anytime he reaches inside and moves one of the folds and reaches through, it opens up into a warehouse in Great Kesh where people keep oranges. So he constantly can for all intents and purposes, he has an infinite supply of oranges.
Nice.
So he would just go all over the world with a bag just handing people oranges.
And
That was my favorite thing in my stocking would be an orange.
Wow.
I got
Were
stockings.
you born in the 1870s?
She was... Well,
I was-
Spoiler. She was.
also, but here's the thing.
That's what you put in the toe of a stocking. Is the
I'm
the
not
orange.
even going to disagree with you, because are you one of
Beat 'em,
those sad
beat-
people that
beat-
never got... Everyone gets fruit in their...
You know what
Oh
I
my
got?
gosh,
You know what
I
got?
love the Indian
mini
River fruit.
Snickers.
Yeah,
you fill
you
the
get-
toe of that with mini Snickers is what you
No.
do. You don't fuck around with oranges.
No.
Oranges.
No, you put an orange down there.
You put an orange
And then
down
giant
there.
ass
You beat
candy cane that you could beat people with.
You
I
beat them
have
with
one
a
of
you
those.
beat 'em with
Oh.
a sack full of Valencia oranges. It won't leave a bruise. Or
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. But
You didn't get enough oranges
no,
in your stockings, child.
That's my favorite answer, just because I love the idea of,
yeah.
Kirby
of
bitches.
Nacor riding a...
I dig that.
Because here's
Okay.
the thing. Here's the thing. If Santa Claus
It's weirdly
died...
fitting.
If Santa Claus died, and he's super cheerful, and he can cast illusions, and he's magical,
Yeah.
and here's my favorite part, the idea of Nacor riding a reindeer sled. Because you
dig
didn't
it.
say anything about
Yeah.
the reindeer going out. But if I was going to be an actual answer, I think that's my favorite answer, but I would also say Mary Poppins.
Oh,
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, which-
you know, weirdly, I
shout
wiki
out-
Mary Poppins last night.
Shout out to one of my coworkers, Donna. She brought that up. We were talking about it today.
Yeah.
She mentioned it. I had not thought of that at all, and that's a fantastic.
You know, they just did
answer.
a new one, a new Mary Poppins
Yeah,
movie. It's
have
supposed
they
to be
done
really
it,
good.
or is it?
Yeah, I
coming
think
out
I think it
soon?
just came out.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. So I have a couple. I have an official answer, but then I have a couple of varying degrees of bullshit answers.
Great.
All right, this first one, I cannot take credit for this. Saw it on the internet, but it should be Hodor. Hodor.
Wow.
Because he's big and can carry the sack.
We haven't gotten to
He
that
carries-
episode. I think once you watch that episode, you won't make as many Hodor jokes because it's real sad.
Hodor up. No.
Real sad.
Okay, this one. Pennywise the clown. He loves the kids.
What the fuck?
He loves kids. Got a big red nose. No? Okay.
I'm glad you and
All
I
right.
didn't want to like terrorize people with
All
our
right,
choices.
so-
I thought my answer
So,
was
all right.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Here's a, it's kind of a joke, but kinda, it could work. Batman.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense. I can see that.
With,
Oh, yeah.
wait for it, Joker as the Krampus.
I mean, that's like added onto it. I
Yeah.
didn't need that, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can dig Bruce Wayne. He's got the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would just, he would just do it through throwing money at the problem and some wiki wild.
He would basically
smart
be super
shit.
Amazon for a day. He would just like send out.
Yeah. If you're going just purely based on like the sleigh, though, I'd have to go Freya for the cat cart. She had the cat cart. That'd be get your presents delivered by cat cart.
Yes.
You'd probably get no presents. The presents would probably get batted out of the sack and knocked off the table.
Trash,
Yeah, cats are trash.
Oh,
Cats are basically.
I have a cat story. When
Oh
this is
my
over.
god. No,
We
we'll
might
talk.
as well tell it on
No. She sends me a snap.
And this is like midnight 30.
Yeah, she's been asleep. Like, I'm at work. She snapped me like at 8. Like, okay, I'm going to bed. And then like midnight, I get a snap like, I am fucking furious. And I was like, what the fuck? Her dumb cat had got into it.
Kitten. The one who gets into everything. The black and white one.
Came walking into her room, back foot stuck in a glue trap.
Oh, I was livid.
Oh, she was.
I
was real hot.
I had very few rules of sorts for like living in the house. Really, just keep my cat safe. Don't let him outside. And don't put down traps or poisons and shit like that.
Well, that's why they used the glue trap so they didn't put down poison.
Yeah.
And
But
then
it's
the dumbass cat
If your dumbass cats would do their job, they wouldn't need to put down.
I told you they don't earn their keep.
Tanya, if you stop feeding them
Then
so
they're-
damn much, then
but
they would
they're-
eat the fucking things they're supposed to eat.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate,
Any irate because she was real pissed. And it's one of those deals like when you know someone is being borderline irrationally angry, but you can't tell them to calm down because you can't tell. I mean, telling women to calm down, that's always worked really great in my experience. So
that's kind of like you when you get real wound up, and I say, I don't understand, and you get even more angry.
So it's like it's one of those deals like you can't tell like I think you're kind of overreacting slightly. You just kind of go, oh yeah, that's awful, that's crap, that poor cat. Oh, is it? I hope it's okay. It was a glue trap.
It was fucking glue trap.
I stepped in a glue trap not 20 feet away from where we're recording this podcast the other day. Yeah, it got it stuck to my really nice sock. Actually,
real hard to get off.
They are
those things.
I had to put his foot in like hot warm water and like scrape this because it was all stuck in his toe
God,
beans.
I wish I could. That's it.
His toe beans.
Where's
were
the video of that?
Matted together.
You know. Like, where's the snap to Bob of that?
Yeah.
Bob would have appreciated
I was
that.
having to hold the cat, but
no, all I got was I am furious. And like I know I'm smiling right now, but that's not like a happy smile. That's my I'm furious smile. It's like fucking Gollum.
You have a fucking furious smile?
I was so mad. I was like, this bitch about to get murdered.
And the thing that broke me was like, what if he'd sat in it and like it clogged his butthole and he died. She did, and all
with a straight face, Derek.
From that point on, all I could think of was her having to take like a washcloth and clean its little butthole, like get the glue off its tiny little cat butt. It's like just the thought of her having to do that for like hours. Like I had to like stop what I was doing, compose myself before I snapped back. Like, oh yes, that would be awful. That poor cat. Because it on the other end, it broke me. I was just dying.
You dumb.
Yeah. So like the next day, he's like, now that you're significantly more calm, you might have overreacted a little bit.
All right. So my real answer.
Oh man.
Dumbledore.
Ooh, that was one of my top choices.
I knew this was gonna happen.
He's old. He's got a big, long white beard, and he's got magic.
Yeah.
So he could kind of, and also like.
Nate can have a beard because
Yeah.
I think he did it once.
Well, so here's the thing about him though is like I feel like he would give you overcomplicated presents that you need.
But don't want.
Or presents he wants to give you that end up killing you, but he knows.
Yeah, it's for your own good.
That's part of his plan.
Yeah, it's for your own good. It's all for the bigger plan. Like he would probably it'd be Christmas, but it'd be Christmas with a real agenda because it's Dumbledore.
I feel like you should read these books and then just shred everyone's favorite characters. I mean, I'm gonna read the books.
Yeah, there are. I mean, the books are not perfect. See book 2. Oh, also the other thing is. How do you do it all in one night? He's got the Bath Century. Time Turner.
Okay.
He can use the Time Turner to...
I'll do you one better. Better than Dumbledore.
wrong.
Luna Lovegood.
Would you want to? Yeah, I would want a present for her. What am I saying?
She is incredibly also from Harry Potter.
Which one is Luna Lovegood?
The blonde girl movies?
The quirky blonde.
The Knucking Futz blonde girl.
So
the student?
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason you want Luna Lovegood, especially rather than Dumbledore, because Dumbledore was like up on my list, and Hermione was also on my list, like of who would be good at doing this. Hermione would be good about like making.
Doesn't she have like a bag or something?
Oh, I don't care about that. I assume that you get the suit.
Luna would be too disorganized.
That's the thing. I think Luna would need to have a partner, but Luna's not going to give kids lumps of coal because one Saturday in January
She would give you a lump of coal but tell you it was troll poop. Or here's a lump of coal, but really it's a magical third eye, and then you're gonna be walking around with a black smudge on your fucking forehead. And
Serves you right, bitch.
People are gonna think that you're Catholic.
But like, she's pure-hearted. I think she's like an incredibly nice person. She sees the best in people. Like, Hermione would be too quick to judge and be like, no, wrong. But Hermione would be a good partner for Luna.
For the
because
organizational skills.
yeah, because Hermione
they'd
is like,
even each other out.
Yeah, and Hermione's like, okay, we're gonna get the list, we're gonna check it twice, we're gonna hit every kid,
all right,
and they have the time turner.
I can agree that the two of them might be better than Dumbledore.
Yeah,
but you're having to take two people to do what I'm doing with one.
I did the same thing.
But Dumbledore's a dick.
Nacor is the best.
But all you get from him is oranges. And as I established earlier, mini Snickers greater than oranges.
Until someone in the factory changes the organization and then you start getting apples, which also happened in the books.
Just put something else in the warehouse. Get a mini Snicker warehouse.
There you
for fuck's
go.
sake.
Also, the reason he's the best is he went through an entire siege while everyone's fighting. He didn't want to fight, so he played freeze tag with the guards, where he would run through the guards, tagging them and making them where they were no longer allowed to move.
Nice.
And then when someone's like, "Where'd you learn that magic?" He said, "What are you talking about? I don't know magic.
It's just
Magic's not real. There's just stuff, and you move the stuff, and stuff happens." Yeah. Nacor's the best.
So is Nacor a final answer for you, or did you have someone else?
I want to. Here's another one that isn't better than Nacor, but I think Nacor's my answer. Another one is Fitzchivalry, and here's why. Mostly just because he would have the Fool as his elf, and the Fool makes puppets and toys and is an amazing carver, so he could make super cool handcrafted toys for everyone.
Off air, remind me to tell you how I made Tanya so scared. I scared her so bad she cried.
Actual tears.
But you said puppet, and that made me think of dolls, and she loves dolls, and I scared her so bad that she
cried.
Literally cried.
Oh my God.
Cried real people tears.
Yeah, it was great.
That's not funny, Bob.
He had a good old time.
I had a great time.
You know what my favorite thing about this show is when I hang out with the both of you?
What?
You being around helps remind me what a terrible person Bob is. Come on, Bob.
No, it was great. It was great.
Good times.
Did you have anyone else on your list?
No, because, the last couple weeks, we've been doing one. We're getting mad at Derek about bringing more than one.
That's why I brought more than one.
Who would be absolute rubbish at it? Who would just be an awful Santa?
Oh, I'll say this:
who would be a terrible Santa?
You know who would actually be really probably the best Santa though? Real talk, I just don't like him. The Flash.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But fuck the Flash.
The Grinch would be a terrible Santa.
No, because his heart would grow.
His heart would grow.
Yeah.
Are you against personal and growth and stuff?
Because it's not like you are.
Cardiomegalo whatever stuff is terrible for you.
What?
It's like cardiography, cardiac, whatever. Cardio, something another. Big heart. It's bad for you. It kills you. It's one of the things that killed Andre the Giant.
So he is literally willing to kill himself to bring his presents. Does that not warm your heart even more?
No, because you have to train somebody the next year. You need to make sure you don't have that
puppy.
Kind of
He's already got an apprentice right
Max.
there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Who would be bad at it?
Here's one of my answers was who would be bad at it would be Kvothe. But here's
That's
why.
what I was thinking too.
But see, here's the thing: if he
there's a lot there's a lot of people who'd be really bad, but you gotta have someone that could actually feasibly, possibly do it.
Yeah. And both could feasibly possibly do it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if he had enough stuff, he's very generous.
Yeah.
With people that deserve it, but is a very mean person to people who don't.
Yeah.
Or even people who he thinks might not. So he would probably do some awful things to people. But I just thought it would be funny because he has lots of tiny pockets. So I imagine him leaving people tiny gifts.
I hate.
Yeah.
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 Let's see, who else would be bad at it?
I don't know. I didn't give any thought to this. I'm unprepared.
Yeah, I didn't. Because it's hard to think of people who would be. Like someone
you know
like.
who would be great at being bad at it, though? The sorcerers from the Black Company.
I was actually just about to say Soul Catcher or Shapeshifter.
No, not them.
Goblin and One Eye?
Yeah, because they'd just be fighting against each other the whole time.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be great, though.
That's what I said. They'd be great at being terrible.
And then
at it. Nothing would get done.
And then basically Silent is in the background getting the shit done while Goblin and One Eye are squabbling.
Silence. Awesome.
I was going to think, the lady has the organizational capabilities, but Soul Catcher gives you, a severed head. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. All right. Well, you got anything else you want to add? We got to cut it a little short because someone thought nugs were more important than this podcast. And that's why they are forever the intern.
I love those wraps and the waffle fries and those Arnold Palmers.
Ooh.
Arnold Palmers. They're real good.
You know what would have...
I feel fancy. Every time I roll up in there, I'd be like, I'd like an Arnold Palmer.
You know what would have made it amazing?
You know who loves those? Damon. That's how I learned about Arnold Palmer.
You know who also loves them? Derek. You know who also would have liked one? Derek.
Yeah, I totally could have fucked up an Arnold Palmer right now.
Oh, man.
Wow. Seems like y'all should have made a pit stop also.
I'm sorry. One of us had to come directly home because...
Yeah, he was here.
I thought...
You
we
were downtown where there is a Chick-fil-A.
But he rushed home so that we could do this on time.
Liquor store to get my brother his Christmas gift.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you're a terrible Santa.
Wow.
I'm going to turn this podcast around.
Wow. Hurtful. Someone's on the naughty list. All right. So next week, in theory, will be the last episode of season 2. It will also be our year in review. It's going to be probably a pretty long episode where we're going to give our end of year awards.
We can just record it as long as it is, and if it's too long, we'll just cut it up.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do our end of year rewards. We're going to talk about our favorites, what we like, stuff like that. So you got that to look forward to.
Yes.
As always, in the coming week, especially this Christmas week, in honor of Santa, I challenge you to go forth and grow a great beard.